actually, but I I did at college or when I was at school. Um, I don't know, but yeah, I enjoy it.
Nice. Okay, good. So that sounded awesome. Can you repeat the sentence that's written? Can you repeat the written sentence one more time?
Okay, I've never given a presentation at work, but I did at college or when I was at school.
Nice. Awesome. That was really good. Okay, and Caillou, can you ask Asma the next question?
Yeah. Asma, how many business positions can you name?
How many business positions can you name? Okay. Uh, I don't understand very well, but I think CEO, like this, CEO, for example. No, C, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
CEO.
uh, border, I don't know border. Boss,
Okay, yeah, boss. So boss works as well. What about you, Caillou? Can you think of any other business positions?
Mm, I don't think so. I think um, assistant. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, so assistant is one. That's a good one. Okay, nice. And do either of you have any questions about anything on this page? Any questions?
Yes, I do. The that word monitor. I don't know what it is exactly. So I thought it is a computer, but it's not.
Yeah, so a monitor is actually just a computer screen, or any type of
Ah,
screen, really, is a monitor.
okay, okay.
Yeah, type of screen. But good, really good answer. Or good question, sorry.
Okay.
Let's go to the next page. And so let's have Asma. Can you read the title and the next line?
okay. Vocabulary. Read these words. Ask about words you don't know. Diagram, handout, objective,
Okay,
key
good.
point.
Let's hold up there for a second. And Asma, can you repeat these words? These words.
Read these these words. These words.
Yeah, these words.
Okay,
And
like work.
yeah, can you repeat
Mm.
diagram?
Diagram,
Yeah, and then objective.
objective, objective,
Nice. Okay, good. And then key point. Key point.
key point.
Good. Awesome job. And Christian, welcome to class as well. Christian, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing it well. I hope you are as well.
Yeah, thank you. I'm doing really well. And so, Christian, can you read the last four words?
Yes, slide, projector, outline, visual aids.
Nice, great pronunciation. Um, okay, and so does anybody have any questions about any of these words? Any questions? Okay, so if there are no questions, can everybody choose one word and write a sentence in the chat box using that word? So choose one word and write a sentence in the chat box with that word. So like, for example, the objective of my presentation is for you to learn English. Um, So that would be an example. So just choose a word and write a sentence with that word in the chat box. Nice. Okay. Company. And let's look at. Perfect. Nice job, Caio. And Christian. Yeah, exactly like that. And so we're just waiting for Asma. While we're waiting, Caio, can you read your sentence?
I'm sorry.
Can you read your sentence out loud?
My sentence.
Yeah, can you read your sentence?
Okay. The company use handouts to divulge their product.
Okay, this is good. We're missing something. So remember that the company is the third person singular. So how do we change this sentence? Does anybody know how we change this sentence?
Uh, the company uses.
Yeah, exactly. The company uses handouts. Really good job. And
Mm,
so let's have. Oh, Caio, can you read that sentence one more time with a correction?
yeah. The company uses handouts to divulge their product.
Yeah, awesome. Really good work. To divulge. Maybe to divulge information about their product. Might sound a little bit better, but that was really good. Christian, can
Okay.
you read your sentence?
Yes, my presentation have about 20 slides.
Okay, and so remember about the third person as well.
My presentation has about 20 slides.
Perfect, really nice job. Okay, and Asma, can you read your sentence as well?
Uh, I use a projector to make my presentation more visual.
Okay, Asma, I can't hear you.
Okay. I use a projector to make my presentation more visual.
Okay, awesome. I think that's good. The only small thing I heard was your pronunciation of visual. Can you repeat visual?
Visual, visual. I don't know. Projector. I cannot hear you, teacher.
Sorry, what was that, Asma?
Ah, okay. Now, okay. A
Okay.
yeah, I read.
No, I think you're fine. I just wanted to make sure that you used one of the vocabulary words. And visual is part of a vocabulary word, but a visual aid is like a projector. A projector is a type of visual aid. Oh, a
Okay.
projector. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that. That was really good, Asma. I'm sorry. Um, and a handout is like a brochure. Yeah, Christian, a handout is like a brochure. Good. Okay, and so does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Okay, so hopefully no questions. Let's move on to the next page. Next page. And let's have Christian. Can you read the beginning of this text? So the first.
Uh, yes,
Sure.
good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for finding the time to come and join me for this presentation this afternoon. My name is Dame Mason. I'm a retail consultant, and many of you will have seen me shadowing you and your jobs and looking through the accounts and so on in the company over the last week.
Awesome. Really good job. Does anybody have any questions about this first part? Any questions about the first part of the paragraph?
Retail. What's the meaning of retail?
Okay, good. Good question. Does anybody know what retail means? What's retail mean?
I think the retailers sells directly to the customers.
Yeah, so retailers sell things to customers. So retail consultant is somebody who tells retailers maybe what to sell or how to sell things. So consultant is somebody you ask questions. But good, really great answer, Christian. Any other questions about these first two sentences?
I have one.
Okay,
I
go ahead.
I don't know the meaning of shadowing. Shadowing. I don't know.
Okay, good. That's a hard one. Does anybody know what shadowing means? Okay.
Mm,
It's like following.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
Okay.
mm,
Asma, did you have a question or a comment?
I know shadow, but I don't know shadowing.
Yeah, it's tricky. So when you're shadowing somebody in a job, you just kind of look at what they do and watch them and make sure that they're doing stuff right. But you don't really say anything. You just kind of write down points about the job that they're doing and then the work that they're doing. So it's a little bit interesting. But that's what shadowing is. Um, good. Any other questions? Okay, good. And so let's have Asma. Can you read the rest of the paragraph? Can you read the rest?
I have invited you here today to have a look at my findings. First, I'd like to have a look at the performance of the company, the sales of the company over the last 3 years. Then I'd like to have a look at our market share in the women's wear market and look at our competitors. And thirdly, I'd like to suggest some improvements in our range of women's wear. At the end, I'd be happy to answer any of your questions.
Nice. Okay, that sounded really good. Um, and does anybody have any questions about this next part? Any questions about the end of the paragraph?
Uh, what
Yeah.
does it mean, women's wear?
Okay, so it's just women's clothing. So women's wear is the clothes that women wear. Does that make sense? Do you understand, Christian? So it's just women's clothing is women's wear.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, good. Any other questions? Okay, good. And so, if you want, just so when I ask that if anybody has questions, you can write no in the chat box. And that might just speed things up a little bit. Um, but good. And so let's go to the next page and let's have Caillou. Can you read the title and the directions?
Try your own. Try your own. Take turns saying your own introduction for a presentation.
Nice. And can you read the next couple of lines as well, Caillou?
Remember to welcome your audience, introduce your subject, outline the structure of your presentation, give instructions about questions.
Perfect. That was great. Asma, can you try? Can you make your own introduction?
Hi, or hello. Hello, my name is Asma, and you are welcome to this presentation uh, regarding to the situation of the economical situation of our company in these 2 years. Over 2 years.
Nice. Okay, that was really good. So my name is Asma. Can you read that one more time? So with the corrections.
Hello, my name is Asma. Welcome to this presentation regarding the economic situation of the company over the past 2 years.
Awesome. Really good job. Christian, can you keep going and maybe give us an outline of the structure of what this presentation is going to be about? So keep going with this, Christian. And can you give us some structure?
Yes, this is about the falls in our sales and the measures that we have to take to improve the situation.
Nice. That sounds great. The only small thing, the pronunciation of situation. So it's a situation. So it sounds a bit like that. Can you repeat that one more time, Christian?
Situation.
Perfect. Really good job. Okay, and let's have Caillou. Can you try the last part? So give instructions about questions at the end.
I have no idea how to do it.
Teacher, please can you explain me what means instructions?
Yeah, for sure. And so can you explain what instructions means? Instructions means. So we would never say, can you explain me? You can say, can you explain what instructions means? Or can you explain to me? Which is still unnecessary. Can you
Okay.
ask the question one more time?
Can you explain to me what instructions means?
Exactly. Okay. Really good. And so instructions are just directions. Are directions. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay, and so Caillou, with this, give instructions about questions. Just tell the audience when they should ask questions, and you know, so like at the end, should they ask questions during the presentation? Should they raise their hands? How should they ask questions, Caillou?
Okay, so everybody can raise your hands when you have any doubt. That's it.
Awesome. So everyone, maybe you could say feel free to
Oh,
raise your hands if you have any doubts. That'd be perfect. That'd be really good. Okay, awesome. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? And again, remember you can answer in the chat box, yes or no. Okay, but perfect. And so let's go ahead to the next page then. And let's start reading with Asma. Asma, can you read this title?
Presentation to body or content. Read the text.
Perfect. And can you read the first two sentences?
If you have a look at this first graph, you can see that our sales topped million the topped 15 million the year before last. Then last year sales dropped to 40 million. with a slight recovery at the end of the financial year.
Nice, that was great. Financial. Can you repeat financial?
Financial.
Awesome, really good job. And really good pronunciation of topped, too. That was really impressive. Really nice job, Asma. Christian, can you read the last part of the sentence, the paragraph?
However, this year sales have continued to drop to an all-time low of 30 million. Now let's look at our market share. As you can see, we have 25% of the market share and 10% down on last year.
Perfect. Really good job. Okay, good. And does anybody have any questions about this first paragraph? Any questions? Okay. And Asma, what about you? Any questions?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And let's skip this next one. Let's go on to the next page. And so let's have Caillou. Can you read the title and the next couple of sentences?
Presentations. 2. Body or content. Remember these key points while delivering the body of your presentation. Do not hurry. Be enthusiastic. Give time on visuals. Maintain eye contact. Modulate your voice. Look friendly. Keep to your structure. Use your notes. Signpost throughout. Remain polite when dealing with difficult questions.
Good. That was awesome. And what about this part? Does anybody have any questions about any of these words? Okay. Christian.
Signpost
Okay,
throughout.
signpost throughout. Christian, can you explain signpost throughout? Sorry, Christian. Can you explain signpost throughout?
Yes, I think the signpost is the the outline, maybe.
Okay, so the signpost is the outline. That's close. Yeah. So signpost is like a main point or a key term that you come back to. So, um,
Like a guide means?
sort of like a guide. So it's when you like have a clue they're talking about. So you can set up your presentation with signposts in the maybe the introduction. Um, so they're just like special words that give the audience an idea of where you are. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, perfect. And let's have Christian. Can you read these sentences in the blue box?
The body is the real presentation. If the introduction was well prepared and delivered, you will now be in control. You will be relaxed and confident. The body should be well structured, divided up logically with plenty of carefully spaced visuals.
Nice, really good pronunciation of visuals. Good correction with logically. That sounded awesome. Okay, good. Let's go to the next page. And let's try to make a presentation. Asma, can you use this first graph and try to make a presentation?
Mhm. Uh, okay, let's look at this graph. Uh, Mhm. We have, I don't know. Okay, we have release, release like this. I can say release. 20%. Uh, gain, gain, gain.
We have released a 20% gain.
No, not gain. Get to gain means to uh, like succeed. We succeed to release, for example, 20%.
Okay, maybe we could say we have managed to release
Mhm.
20% of what?
I don't know of what.
You can make anything up. It doesn't really have to be anything in particular. So you can release anything, I guess. Maybe 20% of your employees. I don't know.
Okay. Uh, to release 20%. Mm. Okay, the red one. Okay, the red part of the circle is the money that we dedicated for the employers, the employers.
So maybe the employees. So it's the money that you
Employees.
dedicated to the employees. Because the employers would be the ones who are like in charge. So they'd be the bosses, would be the employers. But
Yeah.
good. So the red part of the graph is the money that we dedicated to the employees. Can you use one of these like phrases to explain what that means? So maybe like what does that mean that that's the money that you dedicated to the employees?
Okay, if you look at this first graph, especially in the red part, you can see the part that we dedicated for the employees. It is a big charge for our company, and we
Um,
have
okay. Yeah, it's a big charge for a company. And what else were you gonna say, Asma?
regarding our difficult financial situation.
Okay. It's a big charge for a company, especially maybe in regards to our difficult financial situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that'd be good.
Mhm.
If you look at this graph, so that we dedicated a specific amount of money maybe to our
Yeah.
employees. So maybe we could say $100 million, and we'd say to the employees. Um, so I think that would sound good. But yeah, really nice work. Christian, can you try using the next graph and just the colors to make a presentation of your own?
Okay, on this graph, we can see the evolution of the production and output of our factories.
Okay, nice. So, yeah, perfect. Do you want to keep going? Sorry, Christian, can you keep going? Is there anything else you can say with that?
Yes, at the beginning of the year, we can see like our sales were gone up until the mid-year. Then the sales were stable. Sorry, our production.
Okay, you could even say that the sales maybe stabilized, or middle of the year, our production, we'd say stabilized, I think.
Stabilized. Stabilized.
Stabilized.
Stabilized.
Yeah, so it's stabilized. So
Stabilized.
stabilized. Good. Okay, that was perfect. And what about you, Caillou?
Hi.
Yeah, so Caillou, can you make a presentation using one of the two graphs as well?
Oh my gosh. I don't think so. Can I use the first one? The first graph?
Yeah, for sure. You can use the first graph.
Okay, so I'll try. Mm, this graph is about our staff turnover. So the red part shows us um, the the employees who were fired, and the orange part um, the orange part shows us the employees who were hired. Um, the yellow part is about the employees who are with us for 1 year. The green part's about employees who are with us for 2 years, and the blue part's about employees who are with us for 3 or more years.
Nice. That was perfect. Really good work. Um, so, who have been with us? We would use the present perfect. So we'd say who have been with us for one
Okay,
year.
thank you.
Yeah, but really great. That was awesome. Okay, perfect. And Francis, welcome to class. Francis, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Thank you for the class.
Yeah, of course. Um, and so, cool. Francis, so we're making presentations based on these two graphs. Can you choose a graph and maybe using some of these phrases, make a presentation based on the graph?
Mm. The question or the activity is about the to give example.
Yeah, so it's like make your own presentation. So according to this purple line on the graph, we can see that our business sales peaked in early in the year, and later on they started to dwindle down. Also, the competitors in blue have been low all year, but the company in yellow, our main competitors, have been getting stronger as the year has gone on. So that would just be
Uh,
like an example. So you can either use the top graph or the bottom graph and kind of make something up about really anything. Um,
okay. Well, welcome to the presentation. As you can see, we had a diagram, and you can see several colors. The color red representative the sales, the sell products for 1 year, and is about the 30%. The part the color yellow is this mean the another the exportation of our products selling at the Asia is about 14 40 40% is a good moment for the company, and the part the color blue is is representative the most people buy our products in the supermarket, and we have a color green is a representative the the loss quantity products no sell in the year. And the last part, the orange, representative the all the we have products in the years. The reporter is a good representative, global representative is a good year for us. We need to sell more products at Latin America, and we need to change the strategy for the next year.
Okay, good. Yeah, that sounded good. One small thing. So the color blue represents, or the color red represents. So we just use the third person S with that. So we wouldn't say is represented, but that was great. That
Okay.
was a really good presentation. Another thing, I forget what you said. So the products that didn't sell. So we'd use the auxiliary verb to do, and we'd negate it. So the products that didn't sell. But again, yeah, that
Okay.
was good. That was a great presentation. Okay, and let's go to the. Well, does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Thanks, Caillou. Perfect. Let's go on to the next page then. And so let's read this ending. Christian, can you read the title, the next couple lines, and then the first two sentences?
Okay, presentations. Conclusion. Read the text. I'd like to thank you for attending today's talk, asking some great questions, but most of all, sharing with everybody the challenges you think we will face next year. We still have around 5 minutes. If you do not have any remaining questions, thank you again for attending the talk today. Shall I
Okay.
continue?
Yeah, let's have Caillou finish up. Caillou, can you read the rest?
Yeah. Um, I'm sorry. From which part?
Sorry, the highlighted part.
Okay, I'm sorry. See you again soon. If you have any questions, please stay for another 5 minutes. I would like to answer your questions for you.
Nice. Okay. And Christian, can you repeat conclusion? Conclusion.
Conclusion.
Yeah, conclusion. Perfect. And good. I think that was good. Hopefully nobody has any questions. So let's try this part. And Asma, can you read the title, the directions, and then these, well, yeah, just the title and the directions.
Okay. To conclude, in conclusion, now to sum up, So let me summarize or recap what I have said. Giving recommendation. In conclusion, my recommendation are either for suggest or propose, recommend the following strategy. Thanking your audience. Many thanks for your attention. May I thank you all for being such an attentive audience.
Good. And so those aren't things that you need to do, but the things that you can do. So, Caillou, can you try to create your own conclusion? So can you try to just start your own conclusion?
Um, I don't know.
Okay, so again, maybe think about um, really anything. What was like Asma's beginning? Um,
Mm,
or really any presentation. So just think about like how you terminate, or maybe we could have Christian. Christian, do you think you can try? Can you try to create a conclusion for presentation?
Okay, I will try. Um, well, the conclusion of the presentation is that we have to make more efforts to increase our sales, and we can use the marketing department uh, to uh, to increase the sales, and uh, and the people knowing about our products.
Maybe the public awareness of our products, the public awareness
Our awareness, yes.
about our products. Okay, good. And Francis, can you continue and maybe give recommendations or thank the audience? So can you continue with the same conclusion that Christian started and either give recommendations or just thank the audience?
The thanking your audience.
And yeah, you don't have to use those same things, but just so keep going with Christian's conclusion and
Okay.
try to thank the audience or give some other recommendations.
Okay. Thank you everybody for to attending the presentation. In conclusion, we had a very good results, and uh, we had to do more publicity and change our imagine the products.
Okay, maybe change our product image or change our image. Um,
Product.
yeah, our product image. Our product image. And keep an eye on the chat box as well. So thank you everyone for attending the presentation. That's a really great way to start. In conclusion, we had a very good something. I didn't hear what you said, but it looked like your grammar with everything else was really good. So nice job with that. And does that help, Caillou? Caillou, do you think you can start a presentation now? Can you can you start a conclusion now, Caillou?
Yeah, but I don't know what exactly about. Um, I don't know.
Okay. What about you, Asma? Do you think you could maybe make a conclusion?
Okay, I will try. Uh,
Okay.
after after this presentation, I would like to thank you all to thank yeah to to thank you the for your attention and I think that it's very clear that we are face a big challenge and if we will work all together we will catch our objective uh, and if you any of audience have a question don't hesitate to ask me in these few minutes and again thanks for your attention.
Nice. Really good in these last few minutes. And thank you for your attention. Really good job. One small thing, I noticed the preposition faced with a big challenge. Instead of faced to, we're faced
Mhm.
with a big challenge. But if we continue working together, we will complete or we'll make our objective. And if anyone in the audience has a question, don't hesitate to ask me in these last few minutes. That's awesome. Don't hesitate to ask. That's really good. Um, awesome. Okay, perfect. Caillou, do you think you can try now? Do you think you can try now, Caillou?
Oh, really?
You have
Oh my
three good
god.
examples. You have three good examples. I think you can do it.
Yeah, that's why I think I cannot because they were very good. So I don't think I can I can be
Oh,
good like that.
okay. Well, if you don't want to, that's fine. I think you definitely could, but let's try going to the next thing. Um, well, hmm. What about this? Sorry, Asma. So can you ask Caillou the first question? Or actually, maybe the second question.
Okay. What do you think is the most important thing to remember when you are giving a presentation?
Mm, I think your body expression is very important, and I think you have to make yourself clear and give all the information that the people who are watching you need to know.
Nice. Okay, so maybe the audience. All the information the audience needs
Okay.
to know. Really good, though. That's awesome. Okay, perfect. And I think that should be good. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Okay. And so we are just about at the end of class. So if nobody has any questions, finish up, and hopefully you guys have a great day, and hopefully I'll see all of you again soon. Yeah, but really nice work with your presentations, all of you as well. That was great. And yeah, have a good night.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye, teacher. Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Bye bye.
guys.